I'm here on Park Avenue in downtown Scotch Plains, where we've got a street fair that you do not want to miss. Lots of vendors out, lots of kids, everybody's coming out. This is a very rich and robust community. So welcome to Scotch Plains Day.
Well, how about this afternoon? It's
there.
warming. I'm really thrilled and delighted by everyone who's come out here to participate in what is a long-standing tradition. And I want to thank our Cultural Arts Committee for staging this event once again, working so diligently behind the scenes to bring Scotch Plains together and other neighborhoods and neighbors to come and join us as well. You know, we've got such an array of folks out here, from the American Legion to our fire department, our police department, our rescue squad, all people who give back to this community as volunteers, many of them. And, I couldn't be prouder of them all and for all their effort. And I couldn't be happier that you're here.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. It really is. You say volunteers, and I always love to talk about the volunteers.
Me too.
And give any advice to them. It sounds like you might be able to give some advice on how busy parents can still be an integral part of the community, come out to support whenever they can. Do you have some advice for them?
Well, it's just the idea of never say no. There is 24 hours in a day, okay? It's all about neighborhood. It's all about caring. And the folks who have made it a point to do this, they get that, okay? Some of them do have a little more time, to participate, but we'll take whatever participation time we can get at the rescue squad to help people. And they've just been enormously dedicated to this community for years and years and years. What I never knew is the amount of that in New Jersey, I think it's some huge number. 70% of all fire departments in the state are volunteers, and notwithstanding, so is ours. And I've got to tell you, they're remarkable people. They truly are the bravest, working alongside our finest, the police department, and notwithstanding the rescue squad, who are completely made up of volunteers. And they're out there 24/7, looking to keep our community a better place to live, and more importantly, safe.
So Councilman Jones, it's a great day out here, a little chillier than we would have expected, but what do you think about the turnout?
Well, I think it's a little chilly, but I think people are coming on out. They're getting the winter clothes out, getting ready for this season. It's brisk, but it's nice.
And who is our favorite buddy here today?
It's my son, Eamon. He's trying the Snack-Ons croutons. It's a crouton you can snack on. It's a local company who's out here selling their new product.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to have to try one of those. What do you think? That tastes good? Eamon? Is it yummy?
Yeah.
So I think it's so great when the community comes out to support events like this. What do you think this does for a community?
Well, I think it builds awareness of the businesses in towns. It's a chance for people to see friends, neighbors, and just enjoy the beautiful scenery we have here.
Great. And do we have more events like this coming up throughout the year?
We have various events. This is the only big street fair we do. There's a number of car shows that were held this year. There's always the farmers market down here, downtown, right in the municipal lot every Saturday. That's one of the best things we have.
Oh, great. And besides the croutons today, is there any other booth, any other stop I should make to check out?
Well, I think we're in a hurry to go down and check out the Jumpy Jumps. I just got here myself, so I haven't seen them all, so I can't give a lot of recommendations yet, but I'm sure there's a lot of good places.
Great. Well, I look forward to seeing you out there some more.
Thanks so much.
I'm with Judy Sullivan, a member of the auxiliary here with the rescue squad. And can you tell us a little bit about the rescue squad?
Well, the rescue squad is one of the longest solely volunteer squad, supported by donations, and we've been around for 78 years serving the community. I've been volunteering for 10 years or more. On the auxiliary is basically very new. And those who aren't on the squad yet, who are taking courses, often will join the auxiliary to serve the squad until they get their certification and can become members of the squad.
Well, thank you for the important work that you do. We definitely need a lot of volunteers in the community.
And we're kind of very unique because many squads have gone to be paid squads because they don't have the volunteers available or the funds to run wholly a volunteer rescue squad. So
That's a true testament to the town of Scotch Plains.
yes, yes.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Mirabella, for giving us a little bit of time today. It's turning out to be a much lovelier day than it started. The sun is coming out. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, well, I feel great. It's wonderful to be here in Scotch Plains, see so many people enjoying our downtown, and that's really what's been a real inspiration for us this year, from the mayor and council kind of talking about, let's drive businesses in our downtown. Let's have people shop here, see what's going on. The street fair on a great fall day, it's wonderful. And really, it was, we didn't think it was going to be so nice out. I mean, earlier in the week with Hurricane Joaquin, there was a lot of preparation from a storm standpoint, and I'm glad it went off into the sea and not hit landfall. So we're delighted, and it's a great day for Scotch Plains.
And I believe over the summer you had some summer concerts. There were a lot of things going on.
We did, and it's nice to have movie nights on Fridays. Was the mayor's idea, and the council supported it. Our concerts on Thursday nights, and our farmers market on Saturdays. So there's really something going on almost every day of the week here in Scotch Plains, and it's just wonderful. The business is thriving. We have new shops opening, and you really see a good movement. Councilwoman Checchio, her inspiration on beautifying downtown with the plantings, and it's really come out great. So it's all in an upswing here in Scotch Plains.
Wonderful. And any ideas, any conversation you want to have about Union County as a whole? How we're doing? How's everybody?
Well, I mean, it's great. So the county has their information van here. It's nice the county supports local municipalities throughout our county to come here, share information, because the county's got a lot of services and ideas to offer the citizens. And I think people at Street Fair is just a wonderful opportunity to share that information and have people come out and take advantage. There's a lot of things going on in the county parks, and right here in Scotch Plains, it's wonderful.
That's wonderful. One thing we've been talking a lot about today, as I've been walking the streets, meeting the wonderful people of this town, is the importance of communication, the importance of volunteers. And there's so many wonderful people in our communities who are willing to help and come out and support a community. But it's really up to us to get that word out and galvanize.
It is, and it's been a real push this year in Scotch Plains to improve communication. So we improved our website, we improved our TV capabilities here, not only with programming like this, but just the way the channel looks and feels. Social media is kind of coming into fruition here in Scotch Plains, and that's all good, because it's important to have that information, what's going on in Scotch Plains, out to our citizens. And you mentioned volunteers, and if people are interested in volunteering, then I hope they'll call my office here at the township, 908-322-6700, extension 313. Talk to Claudette Desiato or myself, and we'll connect you to people, get you involved, because Scotch Plains is a wonderful community, a lot of people that want to help out and volunteer, and it's great for our town.
It's wonderful. Well, and you're truly leading from the top up. I feel like all the leadership here is very open and welcoming and inspirational. You really want people to be a part of your team.
Yeah, and it's a good partnership between what's happening with the mayor, the deputy mayor, the council members, working with the administration, kind of going in the right direction, the same direction, and it feels really good. And I think that the community is really responding and taking advantage of what we have to offer. We have new businesses opening out. We have a new restaurant down the street, a new Southern cuisine, yogurt place popping up, and things are really looking good here in Scotch Plains.
Wonderful. Well, of course, keep up the good work. It was great to meet you and have
pleasure.
some time to speak with you.
My pleasure. Have a great day. Thanks.
So I'm here with Steve Goldberg. Steve, wonderful day out here. Tell us a little bit about what you're focusing on today.
Well, my name is Steve Goldberg. I'm the Vice President of the Scotch Plains Business and Professional Association. 2 o'clock today I will be emceeing the ravioli eating contest that is sponsored by our association and Florence Ravioli. It's just a great day. I've been active in the town for over 20 years, a resident for almost 30, and just love coming out for Scotch Plains Day.
And how do you feel this event has grown over the years that you've been here?
Well, it's just it's just a great event. We've kind of like solidified the day of the exact day that we do it, and it's just great seeing folks come out. We have great entertainment. We have lots to eat and lots of things for people to see, and it's just a great day.
Great. And, we've been talking a lot about volunteers and community coming out to support your community. How do you find that Scotch Plains pulls together for that?
Oh, it's great. It's, I've been volunteering for stuff for over 20 years, and there are so many great volunteers in town for all the different committees in the community. And just whenever anybody needs something done, there are always folks in the town to help out.
Welcome! Oh, let me squeeze over here. To the 5th annual Scotch Plains Day Florence Ravioli eating contest. Sponsored by, let's hear it for Cindy and Ralph Lozano from Florence Ravioli. And the prize is provided by the Scotch Plains Business and Professional Association, of which I am the Vice President. My name is Steve Goldberg. I welcome you and thank God that Joaquin stayed very, very far away. The sun is out. We have a beautiful day. The rules for the contest are such. It's a 3-minute contest, as many ravioli as these folks can eat in 3 minutes. They must use a fork. Partially, I guess we got half. We do count half in case somebody eats a half of a one. The world record, at least here, is 19 ravioli. So we expect that sucker to fall today. All right? We have judges in the back. We have John Best as the timekeeper right here. So let me introduce to you the participants, and we'll do ladies first. Right over here in the red, coming all the way from Lyde Place in Scotch Plains. Oh, I'm sorry, you look so much alike, the two of you. Okay, sitting on my left, coming all the way from Kingston, Pennsylvania. She crosses Delaware to come here today. She's a very active community volunteer. She's also the world cheesesteak eating champion. All the way from Pennsylvania, Marge Grushka! Next to her is her sister, who is a local Scotch Plains person. She is, as everybody probably knows, our favorite Longaberger person. And she's also very much involved in the garden club in Scotch Plains. And she is the world's pizza eating contest champion. Coming all the way, and thank God it's Teresa. Thank God we don't have a flood. All right, our next last-minute contestant, coming all the way from Rahway, New Jersey, an elementary school teacher. She once ate 72 oysters in one sitting and has lived to enjoy it. Here she is, Christina Petty. Our next contestant coming from Somerville, Somerville, New Jersey. We have an all-American, all-New Jersey and Pennsylvania crew here today. Jenny is a student at Kane University, and once in one sitting ate 13 hamburgers in one sitting. Isn't that amazing? With onions and cheese and all of that stuff. Here she is from Somerville, Jenny Malinak. Jenny! Our next contestant comes from Somerset and is the only Rutgers student who is currently not in jail or under investigation or something. Yeah, he's trying to work on it today. He's from Somerset, he's a Rutgers student, and he has been involved in the food trucks and once ate 6 Darryls, is that the Darryl sandwiches in one sitting, beating out Adam Richmond from Man vs. Food. Here he is from Rutgers and from Somerset, Rosendo Vargas! Now our next last-minute person who's just signed up is from Scotch Plains. Usually is climbing up trees with a tree service. He is also just a wonderful gentleman for coming here at the last second for doing this. He once ate, let's see, what did you eat a lot? He hangs out at the Highlander, and when they now have a sign that he's not allowed in there, because he once ate 14 omelets when they had an all-you-can-eat day. Coming from Scotch Plains, Jimmy Giamo! Now our next contestant lives in Scotch Plains now, but hails from everybody's favorite city, Boston, Massachusetts. He has promised not to deflate any of the ravioli. He is a defense attorney. We all know what we know about defense attorneys. But he lives in Scotch Plains with his wife and lovely one-year-old son, Colin. Here he is, the clam chowder eating champion, of course, the defender, Chris Dunn. Now this quiet guy over here in the corner comes all the way from Bernardsville, and his nickname is Big. So if anybody's betting on the winner of this contest, my money is on Mr. Big over here. He is a Mason who once ate 39 hot dogs in one shot with the buns and did not send them back. Here he is from Bernardsville, Sam Big DeAndrea. All right, John, tell me when you want the countdown. Okay, let's count down from 10 to start the contest. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, let's cheer for your favorite contestant. Let's hear it out there. Come on, come on. All right. Who do you think's going to win? All right, let's see. Who do you think's going to win out here?
Pick it up, ladies. Pick it up.
Think Sam. We all think Sam is going to win. Anybody else have a different opinion? Rutgers. Oh, the Rutgers guy is doing really well. Oh, look at that. Rosendo go. All right. Let's go, ladies. Come on, pick up the pace over here. Don't be so dainty. All right. Come on, let's hear some cheering out there. Beautiful sunny day here. 1 minute gone. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Shove it in.
Florence Ravioli is located right across the street, across from Front Street.
No water.
Open 5 days, and they will be reopening today at 3 o'clock. In case anybody wants to bring home some ravioli. All right, there's the plate done. All right. Who's got a lot there? Sam's doing really well. Okay. Chris looks like he's doing okay too. Rosendo, very, very good technique. Very good. Same thing with you, Jenny. The ladies over here, well, we're doing okay. You got a little sauce on you there, Teresa. How much time?
Third place.
1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. I think we might have a chance for a record here today. Come on, Sam. Last year's winner ate 14 ravioli. 14. Tell me when it's 30 seconds, Johnny. Make it some time, we'll have a countdown.
Hang on. 30 seconds, Steve.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Keep that ravioli going.
You got this. You got this. Good, Zambo.
20. 15. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bring your folks down. All right, we're going to go from left to right. We'll go to the judges and see how many we all ate. How many Margie? Marge ate 6 raviolis. 6 raviolis. Teresa? 6 for Teresa. Christina? 4 for Christina. Jenny? How many? 9 for Jenny. That is a new record, a new women's record. Congratulations, Jenny. Rosendo. 12 for Rosendo. Great job. Jimmy. 7 for Jimmy. For the Boston Flash. 7 for the Boston Flash. And for Sam, Mr. Big.
15 and a half.
15 and a half. Let's hear it for Sam.
So, what is your name?
Michaela Simmons.
Michaela, what a pleasure to meet you. What do you think about this day here, Scotch Plains Day?
I think it's a pretty good day.
What is your favorite part about coming out to a street fair like this?
I think it's the rides and food.
And the food. It smells really good. I haven't tried anything. Have you tasted anything so far?
No.
Just waiting in line for a few things? Yeah. So do you think it's important for the community to come out together like this and get together on a beautiful day?
Yes.
What do you think is the best part about that?
I think that everyone gets to know each other better like this.
And it's really great to come out and support the community, right? Grow together and we do a better job together, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy all the food you get to have today and some more rides. Councilman Del Sorte, thank you for taking a little bit of time to chat about today. We have such a great day for this. Lots of families out here. How are you feeling about Scotch Plains Day?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful to see all the people out and about. The weather was a little bit edgy this morning. We didn't know how the day was going to turn out, but look, it's a beautiful day. We see all these wonderful people out and about. The young kids are having a great time. The older people are having an enjoyable time. It's wonderful.
I've been speaking to some of the younger children today too, and I've been asking them the question, what do they love about Scotch Plains? And every one of them says the community. What do you have to say about the community?
Yeah, you know, the root of it is the community, and it starts off at a young age. It's having affairs like this where people can get out and about and do all these interesting things. The kids are having a wonderful time, and that's where it starts, with the little kids.
And you know, integral to any community is volunteerism. And I always love to ask our leadership, you know, do you have any advice for busy parents, busy people who say, oh, I just don't have time to volunteer? Is there any advice for them to come out and help?
Yeah, you know what? Life is short. You got to make time. You got to prioritize. And being involved in your community is, you know, prioritizing and putting that first, putting your children first, putting family first. You know, these things are a good recipe for making good youth for the tomorrow.
Well, it's certainly something that we've seen out in the street today. We see it with our leadership. So thank you for everything you do
Thank you so
and
much.
how you help the town as well.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks, appreciate it.
How do you dance like a robot? I need help. I don't know. Won't somebody tell me how a robot goes? How do you do it? Come on. Keep your arms real stiff. You can do it, dude. Bend your back down low. And I tell you, that's how a robot goes. How do you dance like
like a robot. I just don't know. Olivia, won't you tell me how a robot goes? She really loves me in real life, I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, she does.
You keep your legs real stiff. You bend your back down low. And I tell you, good job, honey. That's how a robot goes. Do the robot shuffle. The robot shuffle. Good job, boys. You got it. That's it. Yeah. Good job, ladies. The robot and freeze. All right, I think we need to move our bodies a little more. Who's gonna jump with me? Come on, because I am cold. We need to get this party started. Here we go. Dance party, dance party, dance party, dance party, everybody, shake your body, everybody, everybody, yeah. Ready? Here we go. Everybody, jump with me. Move your body up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up. Then your feet leave the ground and spin round and round, up and down, and round and round. Dance party, dance party, dance party. Everybody, everybody, yeah.
I'm here with Claire and Shay, and girls, what do you think is the best part about coming out to a fair like this?
I think the best part about coming out to a fair like this is seeing everyone in the town, and they're really all hanging out together, and they're like one big family.
And Shay, how many years have you come out to this fair?
Probably about 5 years.
And what's your favorite part?
Hanging out with friends and watching everyone in Scotch Plains have a good time.
That's great. What do you love most about living in Scotch Plains?
How much fun it is to live in such a great community and with everyone's friends.
And Claire, what do you think makes this such a great community?
I think because everyone's nice and you don't have to be afraid to go up and ask for like directions or anything. Everyone will help everyone in this community.
That's great. So you really come together.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time.
It's all about community. And it's what makes Scotch Plains such a special place to live. You know, our ancestry, whether they're, from where they've come, have established this township as a place for family. It's truly a wonderful bedroom community, and I'll stack it up against any other in the state. But, years ago we ran into economic difficulties. We had a concert series that, for lack of a better word, couldn't go fund it anymore. Not a better word, but someone felt we couldn't fund it anymore. And I said, this is a 30-year tradition. So I went out and I raised the money to keep it alive. And then things turned, people got behind it. Now I've been able to step out and these traditions go on. And whether it's recognizing our veterans on Memorial Day or for that matter, Veterans Day, we do things that lets people know we remember. And once again, I take great, delight in knowing that this community knows how to rally behind good causes always. I can go on forever, whether it's our 9/11 Memorial Monument, our Korean War clock that recognizes the sacrifices of those young men and women in the Korean conflict, our Vietnam War Memorial, our World War II Memorial. We get it. We know what giving back means and unselfishness means. And again, another reason why I love my job and I love Scotch Plains and I love its people. So come on out next year. If you couldn't make this year, look forward to our holiday celebration in December. And certainly Halloween is coming back to Scotch Plains, and we've got some wonderful surprises for you. So October 31st, it's a Saturday no less.
That's right. I'm with Joe McCourt with the American Legion Post 209. Mr. McCourt, how are you feeling about the day today?
It was a little cool earlier, but the sun's come out, so we're hoping that we get some more traffic and people stop by at our booth, get a chance to say hello to us.
What is it that you'd like to share with the community today about the work you're doing?
Well, the American Legion is a nationwide organization. It's an association of former members of the American Armed Forces, so it consists of members who served all the way from World War II to current day, so it includes the Army, the Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and Marines. So in our particular case, the American Legion Post 209 here in Scotch Plains, it's an organization of men and women, approximately 220 people who are involved in several activities.
Wonderful. And are there any other activities that you're hosting this year that will be happening later in the year?
Well, right now, our most recent organization is the American Legion Riders, who are right next door to us. The American Legion Riders is a family-oriented motorcycle organization. Memorial Day is toward the end of May. Tomorrow we'll be starting our first planning meeting. People say, why, you got so much time to do, right? But last year we launched a nice program where we invited people, organizations in the community to enter a float. So this year we just started to get a little bit of a head start, right? So we'll have our first planning meeting tomorrow, and based on that planning meeting, we'll be announcing the theme for the Memorial Day Parade. Then we'll be reaching out to different organizations in town just to encourage them to participate in the parade by sponsoring a float. So in addition to the float, of course, we have participation by many organizations within charitable and civic organizations in town, including the American Legion, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the Vietnam Veterans of America. And now we'll be reaching out to some of the schools to participate with a float.
Well, I know every town that is lucky enough to have the Memorial Day Parade, I know that the communities love that, and it is a lot of work, and thank you so much for taking the time and taking pride in it and to do it right.
Well, believe me, it's a labor of love.
So Stephanie, I see you're having a great time. What is this your favorite? What is your favorite part about coming out to this fair?
The animals.
Have you been coming? How often do you come out? Have you come out every year to support this event?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about living in Scotch Plains?
Playing soccer for it.
Really? I bet you have a lot of great friends there. It's a great community.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see you out here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. I'm here with Deacon Larry Hazel of the Scotch Plains Baptist Church. Deacon Hazel, can you tell us a little bit about the rich history of the church?
Well, the church started in 1747. It was owned by, the property was owned by a family in Plainfield, and they donated the property for the church. And it goes back to the Revolutionary War.
And what do you love about Scotch Plains?
I've been in Scotch Plains for 25 years. It's a very friendly community. You feel welcome here. It's not like you're one side of town or the other side. You're welcome here, and that's one thing I like about the church also. You get the feeling of family, friends. You get the notion like you're sitting on your neighbor's porch with friends, and it's a very warm feeling here.
So Pastor Hutchinson, we'd love to learn a little bit about the rich history behind the church. Can you share some of that with us?
Scotch Plains Baptist Church has been here since the 1740s. When this was William Darby's land, he had a farm here. He gave a small portion to be used for the first meeting house and burial ground in Scotch Plains. A group of Baptists from the Piscataway Church formed this church back when Park Avenue was still known as Darby Farm Road.
And how long have you been the pastor?
I actually don't know. I've been pastor 10 years. Been here on staff for 25.
Oh, that's wonderful. What do you love about the congregation here?
The congregation, one of the great things about it is very diverse. Ethnically, racially, age, native tongue, we have a wide variety.
We're here to talk about something really important, which is health and nutrition. So ladies, tell me a little bit about what you're doing out here today.
Hi. Well, pretty much what we're doing is about trying to get our community healthier, living a healthier lifestyle through proper nutrition, which we have Herbalife to provide that, and through fitness, through our boot camps, through one-on-one training, small group training. So that's what it's about, just living a healthier lifestyle and getting our community stronger.
Absolutely, and I know this is something you started recently as well. What has your experience been like?
My experience has been awesome. I lost a much amount of weight. I'm actually a community health nurse, so I'm trying to connect the nutritional aspect with the health aspect, kind of combat the long-term health detriments of obesity.
And what do you think? I mean, childhood obesity is such an important issue, and you know, one that we really need to talk about more.
I think the reasons behind that is that we just eat too many processed foods, and that there isn't a farm-to-table program in our schools. That school and home nutrition is just not up to par, and that's what we're trying to fight.
And also, what do you love about living in Scotch Plains?
Oh, I grew up in this town. I've been in this town for 20 years. I love the community overall. Like, it's really about strengthening and helping each other. I've always found that. I used to do cheerleading at PAL cheerleading coach now, but as a kid I did PAL cheerleading. Now to see my kids being a football player and cheerleading, and I'm the coach, it's really cool. So I like that whole community environment.
And what about you?
Well, my mother is from Scotch Plains. She grew up in Scotch Plains. My grandparents still live in Scotch Plains. So Scotch Plains is very important to my family. So I've always loved it. It's a great community, great place to grow up. You know, it's awesome.
I'm with Barbara Brenninger from the YMCA. Barbara, there's a lot going on today, lots of kids coming out. Can you tell us about some of the wonderful programs coming up at the Y?
Well, we have a lot going on at the Y for all ages. Our next session begins November 1st and registration begins October 17th for full members and October 24th for the community. On October 18th, we're having an open house at the Y. It's our fall harvest event. It's an open house and there'll be pony rides and a hay maze, pumpkin patch and decorating. There'll be a gymnastics obstacle course and all kinds of exciting events. It's from 1 to 4 and it's open to the community and we really hope everybody will be coming out.
Absolutely. And I also see there are some flyers stating Togetherhood. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Togetherhood is a very exciting new initiative that the Y is beginning throughout the nation. It's a volunteer-led community strengthening activity where the volunteers get together to help with volunteering opportunities. We're having a meeting at the Y on October 14th at 7 p.m. to begin this group, and we really hope that a lot of people throughout the community, YMCA members and all, are welcome. So we're helping to help build a stronger community.
Oh, great. So it's a program that as volunteers come together, they could bring their different skills to it and work together.
Absolutely. Whatever their passion is.
Great. Thank you so much for all your work.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I want you to go and look at what my colleague on the council has done. Rose Checchio, again, getting volunteers, formed a garden club, and they've got an amazing presentation over there, just a couple of feet away, where they're supporting breast cancer awareness. And Rose came up with an idea. I can paint 50 pumpkins with these ladies and we can sell these things. And I'm like, really? How are you going to get them there? She goes, leave it to me. Working with resourceful people who know how to do is again, once again, a thrill. But do spend some time over there, see the magnificent, artwork on these pumpkins, and maybe take one home too. The money I know is going to a good cause.
Wonderful. Thank you so much
No,
for your time.
again, I
we
talk too
continue
much.
To catch
You know
up
what? My
with you.
constituents say that too sometimes. But when you love it, you love it.
You like to get everybody involved, and that is clear to see, and it's making a big difference.
They're all a lot smarter than me, I mean, I learned at a very early age, surround yourself with good people. They'll make you look better. And you know what? I have no problem with that. So whether it's Bob over here, Dussaller, who's the brains behind of all of our networking, or Al Mirabella, or the fellow council people, listen. They can do it, and I'll be out there promoting it.
I have the pleasure of taking a few minutes to speak with Councilwoman Rose Checchio and Miss Teresa Flood, who have done a wonderful job starting a garden club in town. They're raising some money for breast cancer support today. But what I really want to talk about is this idea, when you bring an idea to the community and it inspires a lot of volunteers to come out and the support to come out, how wonderful that is. Can you tell us a little bit about the start of this idea?
Well, I really wanted to start a garden club, and so did Teresa. So we got together and we formed it, and we got a bunch of people together to join, and we transformed the downtown.
And Teresa, the first time that you came together with the community, how many volunteers would you say came out?
We had initially had about 25 people who showed up for our very first meeting, and then people came to listen to find out about the garden club and what it was all about, what we were going to do. And right now we have about 20 members, and we're inviting the community, anybody who loves gardening, to come and join us. Our next meeting is at the Scotch Plains Library on Bartle Avenue on October 21st at 6:15. So we would love to have them come out. And Rose and I love Rose's name because it's so perfect for the garden club. So. But her and I have worked really, really hard just to try to get and beautify Scotch Plains. And we've done the planters on the streets, both on Park Avenue as well as East 2nd Street for all of our businesses, just to bring people back to the community, right?
Yeah. We did around the gazebo. I mean, we did a really nice transformation.
What do you think is the most important aspect of a beautification project like this?
Well, I just think it's nice to have your downtown looking so beautiful. Before, it just seemed like so plain, and now all the flowers are just, they're pretty.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you a lot of luck. It sounds like you don't need too much luck because you have a good plan. It's really a great opportunity for the town to come out. So we hope to see more of the community members helping with this beautification project.
Yeah, again, October 21st, Scotch Plains Library, the Garden Club, and we're also be having speakers there too. So come on out and join us.
And again, I feel like anytime we're discussing something important, the sun is shining down on us. So
Awesome.
here it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm here with Nick Letkowski, a firefighter here, volunteer firefighter with Scotch Plains. And Nick, you know, we talk a lot about volunteers. This is a really important volunteer job, and it's always interesting to find out what inspires volunteers here with the fire department. Can you tell us a little bit about what was the catalyst for you?
Sure. I mean, the main thing for us is always to help others, and it's a job where you put yourself on the line in front of, you know, any kind of situation that gets thrown at you. For us, we deal with fires, we deal with car crashes, we deal with a lot of things. So it's definitely an amazing job to give back to the community, and it's something that I definitely enjoy, and I think a lot of other people do too.
Do you have any family members? So were you raised in a family of volunteer firefighters?
I actually wasn't, but I was always around a group of friends that did this before me, so they kind of brought me into it, and I've loved it ever since.
And so how long have you been a member of Scotch Plains? Have you grown up here?
Yeah, I've always grown up here, and I joined the fire department about a year ago. Before then, I was on the rescue squad here for close to 5 years, so it's kind of a natural progression for me.
What is your favorite part about living in Scotch Plains?
Probably just that you have a little bit of everything here. You know, you have the city so close, but you also have mountains, you have the beach, you have the Jersey Shore. So I just love being here, and I think it's a great place to live.
California has the floor. Sing out to the president, gas man, bombs away in your punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Tower, or criticize your government. Bang, bang goes a broken grass egg, cool eggs that don't agree. Just cause because we want it all, I think just treatment different from their whole life. This is the garden of our life.
Well, Mayor and Councilwoman, I think it really was a successful day today. How are you feeling about it right now? The sun is shining, the skies are blue. It couldn't be better.
It is unbelievable. The sun came out. I mean, it is glorious. And the whole event turned out to be a winner. You know, what we thought we were going to possibly run into over the weekend, starting with Friday, certainly with this hurricane prediction, just didn't materialize, and we're all very fortunate for it. But what an attendance we had, in spite of, you know, the concerns people had for the weather. I mean, this has been hugely successful, well attended, people having fun, the kids. I mean, I've never seen more smiles with the animal farms there, the adults listening to the concert. In the background, we're hearing the music. And these vendors seem to do very well. And you know what? It's a great way to show off our beautiful town of Scotch Plains. And to our councilwoman, I thank you for all your participation and working behind the scenes to make these events so successful.